Have you ever wondered which snakes are considered the most venomous creatures on Earth? Some of them carry toxins so powerful that a single bite can end a life in just a few minutes. Today, we're going on an incredible journey to uncover the 8 deadliest snakes on the planet. You'll learn jaw-dropping facts about where they live, how they attack, and why their venom is one of nature's most terrifying weapons. From lush tropical jungles to burning hot deserts, these serpents have evolved unique survival strategies that make them both fascinating and frightening. Their secrets are hidden in the shadows, and it's time to reveal them all. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll look at snakes in an entirely different way. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe so you don't miss any of our future videos. If you'd like to support the channel even more, you can send a super chat or use the thanks button. It really helps us keep creating amazing content for you. Now, let's start our countdown of the most venomous snakes on Earth. 1. Malayan Kite. If you think all venomous snakes are aggressive and constantly on the hunt, you might want to rethink that belief. The Malayan kite, native to Southeast Asia, is proof that appearances can be deceiving. This snake is surprisingly shy and prefers to stay hidden during the day, usually venturing out only at night to hunt. However, don't let its calm nature fool you. Its venom is among the most powerful on Earth. To put things into perspective, the toxicity of a Malayan kite's venom is estimated to be 16 times stronger than that of a cobra. That means a single bite is enough to cause devastating damage to the human body in a matter of minutes. What makes this even more terrifying is the fact that its venom directly targets the nervous system, leading to paralysis, respiratory failure, and eventually death if left untreated. Historically, local populations feared this snake so much that countless myths and superstitions emerged around it. Some believed that merely touching the snake could bring death, a sign of the deep respect and terror it inspired. The reality, however, is just as frightening as the legends. Without immediate medical intervention, the fatality rate can reach 70%. Another fascinating detail is its hunting strategy. Unlike aggressive snakes that strike repeatedly, the Malayan kite tends to deliver a single, precise bite and then patiently waits for the venom to take effect on its prey. This calm yet deadly behavior makes it one of nature's most efficient predators. So, if the Malayan kite already has you stunned, hold on tight, because the next snake on our list is not only deadly but also incredibly intimidating, with a warning system that sends chills down the spine. 2. Eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Have you ever heard the unmistakable rattle of a snake echoing through the wilderness? If you have, you are probably close to one of the most feared reptiles in North America, the eastern diamondback rattlesnake. Known as the largest rattlesnake in the world, this snake can grow up to 8 feet, 2.5 meters, long and weigh over 10 pounds, 4.5 kilograms. Its muscular body is covered in dark diamond-shaped patterns that serve as perfect camouflage in its natural habitat. What makes this rattlesnake so intimidating isn't just its size but its deadly precision. When threatened, it gives a chilling warning, the sound of its rattle, which serves as nature's alarm bell. But here's the catch: if that warning is ignored, the eastern diamondback strikes with incredible speed and accuracy, injecting a hemotoxic venom that wreaks havoc on tissues and blood cells. This venom causes massive internal bleeding, destroys muscle tissue, and can lead to organ failure if not treated promptly. It's no wonder early American settlers learned quickly to fear this snake. Historical accounts describe explorers being startled by rattlesnakes on forest trails and open clearings, their survival often depending on how quickly they reacted to that warning sound. One bite can cause severe pain, swelling, and internal bleeding that lasts for days, even with modern medical care. Without treatment, the mortality rate was extremely high in the past, making this snake a true nightmare for anyone unlucky enough to cross its path. If you thought the diamondback was terrifying, brace yourself. The next snake is smaller in size but makes up for it with aggression and one of the deadliest venoms in its region. 3. Saw-scaled viper. Among the snakes that combine lethal venom with an aggressive personality, the saw-scaled viper is a standout. Found in the Middle East and parts of the Indian subcontinent, this species may only grow to about 3 feet, 90 centimeters in length, but don't be fooled by its size. It's responsible for more human fatalities than almost any other snake in its range, primarily because it often lives close to populated areas. This viper has an unusual defense mechanism. When it feels threatened, it rubs its rough, keeled scales together, producing a sinister rasping sound that mimics a hiss. This bone-chilling noise is a clear warning, but if ignored, the snake launches an attack with lightning speed. Its venom is a devastating cocktail of hemotoxins that disrupt blood clotting, leading to uncontrollable internal bleeding and, in severe cases, multi-organ failure. Without prompt medical treatment, death is a very real possibility. Culturally, the saw-scaled viper has been the subject of myths and cautionary tales for centuries. In many rural communities, stories of its deadly nature are passed down through generations, serving as warnings to avoid tall grass or rocky terrain at night. Now, if you think this viper is dangerous, wait until you meet the next predator on our list: fast, highly aggressive, and feared across an entire continent. 4. Black mamba. If there's one snake that perfectly blends speed, aggression, and lethal venom, it's the black mamba. Native to the savannas and rocky hills of sub-Saharan Africa, this snake holds an almost legendary reputation. Why? Because it's one of the fastest snakes in the world, capable of slithering at speeds of up to 12 miles per hour, 20 kilometers per hour. Imagine that, faster than most people can run. The black mamba's name comes from the inky black color inside its mouth, which it reveals as a terrifying warning before striking. Unlike most snakes that prefer to flee when threatened, the black mamba often takes the offensive. When cornered, it becomes incredibly aggressive, launching multiple bites in rapid succession. Each strike injects a powerful neurotoxic venom that attacks the nervous system, leading to complete paralysis and respiratory failure in as little as 30 minutes. Before the development of modern antivenom, a black mamba bite was practically a death sentence. In rural areas where medical help was hours away, survival rates were almost zero. This explains why the black mamba has inspired so much fear and respect across African cultures. Many tribes saw it as a symbol of unavoidable death, a creature to be avoided at all costs. What makes this snake even more dangerous is its incredible accuracy. It doesn't just bite randomly, it strikes with precision, often aiming for the upper body of its target. Combine that with its relentless speed, and you have an apex predator that commands the highest level of caution. If you think that's terrifying, the next snake on our list is a true giant. It's the largest venomous snake in the world, and its strike can kill an elephant. Ready? Let's meet the king. 5. King cobra. When it comes to size, nothing beats the king cobra. Stretching up to 18 feet, 5.5 meters, long, this reptile is the undisputed ruler of venomous snakes. Native to the forests and wetlands of Southeast Asia, it's not only massive but also highly intelligent for a snake. Unlike others that rely solely on instinct, the king cobra exhibits complex behaviors, such as guarding its nest, something very few snakes do. This snake's scientific name, Ophiophagus hanna, literally means snake eater, and that's no exaggeration. The king cobra's diet consists mainly of other snakes, including venomous species. This makes it an apex predator among its kind. Although its venom isn't the most toxic in the world, what makes the king cobra so dangerous is the sheer volume of venom it can inject in a single bite. That amount is enough to kill an elephant in just a few hours or multiple humans within minutes. The venom primarily affects the nervous system, leading to paralysis and respiratory collapse. Culturally, the king cobra has been revered for centuries. In India and Thailand, it's often associated with divine power and mysticism. Some legends even portray it as a protector spirit, while others warn of its destructive potential. But whether worshipped or feared, one thing is certain: the king cobra demands respect. If you thought this giant was impressive, the next snake will surprise you. It lurks along beautiful coastlines and carries a venom so deadly that death can occur in less than an hour. 6. Coastal taipan. When you picture the world's deadliest snakes, you might imagine dense jungles or dry deserts, but the coastal taipan proves that danger can also come from paradise. Found in the coastal regions of northern Australia and Papua New Guinea, this snake combines elegance with deadly efficiency. Measuring up to 8 feet, 2.5 meters, it's slender, agile, and extremely quick. What sets the coastal taipan apart is its extraordinary speed and reflexes. When it strikes, it often delivers multiple rapid bites in just seconds, injecting large amounts of venom into its victim. And this isn't just any venom, it's a neurotoxic cocktail so powerful that it can kill a human in under 45 minutes without treatment. Before the creation of antivenom, a bite from this snake was almost always fatal. Its venom also contains special enzymes that accelerate absorption, meaning the effects hit faster than most other snakes. Symptoms include nausea, paralysis, and respiratory failure, and without immediate medical care, survival is nearly impossible. In Aboriginal culture, the coastal taipan was deeply feared. Stories were passed down for generations, warning people to stay clear of certain areas where the snake was known to roam. These tales weren't superstition, they were based on very real encounters and tragic outcomes. But believe it or not, the next snake on our list is even more notorious. It's responsible for more deaths in Australia than any other species. 7. Eastern brown snake. Meet the eastern brown snake, a species so dangerous that it accounts for the majority of snakebite fatalities in Australia. This snake may not look as intimidating as a king cobra or as large as a diamondback, but don't underestimate it. The eastern brown is lightning fast, highly alert, and incredibly aggressive when threatened. Growing up to 6.5 feet, 2 meters, in length, it's often found in dry grasslands, farmland, and even near human settlements. Its camouflage makes it nearly invisible in its environment, which explains why so many people encounter it by accident. And here's the frightening part, its venom is a deadly combination of neurotoxins and blood-clotting agents, which can cause paralysis and uncontrolled internal bleeding. There have been documented cases of victims collapsing within minutes of being bitten. To make matters worse, the eastern brown often strikes multiple times in quick succession, injecting a lethal dose of venom each time. Without immediate treatment, survival chances are slim. Australians are well aware of the danger this snake poses. Safety campaigns frequently warn people about its presence, especially in rural areas. Farmers and hikers are constantly reminded to wear boots and stay vigilant because one careless step could mean disaster. And now, we've reached the most dangerous snake of them all, the one that scientists consider the most venomous on the planet. 8. Inland taipan. If there's a snake that truly deserves the title of the deadliest snake on Earth, it's the inland taipan, also known as the fierce snake. Native to the remote deserts of Central Australia, this snake is rarely seen by humans, and that's probably a good thing. Its venom is the most toxic of any snake on the planet. To put that into perspective, a single bite contains enough venom to kill 100 adult humans or an entire herd of horses. The venom works with terrifying efficiency, attacking the nervous system and the blood simultaneously. Victims experience rapid paralysis, respiratory failure, and massive internal bleeding. Death can occur in less than an hour without antivenom. What's truly fascinating is that despite its lethal capabilities, the inland taipan is extremely reclusive. It avoids humans and spends most of its time hidden in deep cracks or burrows. In fact, very few bites have ever been recorded, mainly because this snake lives in some of the most isolated parts of Australia. Scientists only discovered the inland taipan in the 1950s, and since then, it has been the subject of countless studies. Researchers are still analyzing its venom to develop life-saving treatments and, believe it or not, potential medicines. So now you know, the inland taipan isn't just the deadliest snake in the world, it's nature's ultimate assassin, perfectly adapted for survival in one of the harshest environments on Earth. These snakes are living proof that nature is both beautiful and dangerous. Each species has evolved unique traits that make it a master of survival in its environment, whether through speed, stealth, or venom that seems almost like science fiction. Which one shocked you the most? Was it the sheer speed of the black mamba, the overwhelming power of the king cobra, or the record-breaking toxicity of the inland taipan? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world's most venomous snakes, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next video. Share this with your friends who love nature and wildlife, and if you'd like to support the channel, feel free to send a super chat or use the thanks button. Your support keeps us exploring the wildest stories on Earth. Stay curious, stay safe, and we'll see you in the next video.